Welcome to the topic chain reaction. What do you mean by a chain reaction? It is a self-propagating process in which the number of neutrons goes on multiplying rapidly, almost in geometrical progression during fission, till all of the fertile material is disintegrated. In figure, a neutron causes fission in a uranium nucleus, which produces fission fragments and 3 more neutrons. These 3 neutrons further causes fission in 3 uranium nuclei, producing 9 neutrons, and the process continues. Such a self-propagating fission process is called chain reaction. Two types of chain reactions are possible: controlled chain reaction and uncontrolled chain reaction. In controlled chain reaction, the chain reaction is first accelerated so that the neutrons are built up to a certain level, and thereafter the number of fission producing neutrons is kept constant. Such a reaction is used in nuclear reactors. In uncontrolled chain reaction, the number of neutrons is allowed to multiply indefinitely and the entire energy is released within a fraction of a second. This type of reaction takes place in atom bombs. Next is multiplication factor K. Multiplication factor K is defined as the number of neutrons in any generation to the number of neutrons in the preceding generation. Otherwise, we can say that multiplication factor is the ratio of secondary neutrons produced to the original neutrons. The fission chain reaction will be critical when K is equal to 1. It will be subcritical when K is less than 1, and it will be supercritical when K is greater than 1. For a system consisting of uranium and moderator, the maintenance of chain reaction depends upon a balance of neutrons among the 3 processes. 1. The production of neutrons. The fission of uranium nuclei produces more neutrons than the number of neutrons used for inducing fission. Second, loss of neutrons due to capturing by impurities and radioactive capture. In radioactive capture, neutrons are captured by uranium and forms a compound nucleus in the excited state. This compound nucleus in the excited state comes to the ground state by the emission of gamma rays and does not lead to fission process. Third, the leakage of neutrons through the surface of the system. If the loss of neutrons due to the second and third processes is less than the surplus of neutrons produced in the first, a chain reaction will take place. Atom bomb. Uncontrolled fission chain reaction is the basic principle of atom bomb. An atom bomb consists of 2 hemispheres of uranium-235, each smaller than the critical size, kept apart by a separator aperture and a source of neutrons. When the bomb has to be exploded, a third well-fitting cylinder of uranium-235 is propelled so that it will fuse together with the other two pieces. Now, the total quantity of uranium-235 is greater than the critical mass. Hence, an uncontrolled chain reaction takes place, resulting in a terrific explosion. The explosion of atom bomb releases large quantity of energy in the form of heat, light and radiation. Such explosions produce shock waves. They are very dangerous because the waves spread radioactivity in air and cause loss of life. The radioactive fragments and isotopes formed out of explosion adhere to dust particles thrown into space and fall back to Earth, causing a radiation fallout even at very distant places. Thank you.